Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Today we're going to talk about my third article, which is Dream for Success. And the reason I made this video and this article was because, dreams are super important. And most people, even though we all dream, we have all these ideas, most people don't know how to utilize their dreams, and most people are scared to dream. That's right, I said it. Most of people, and hopefully it's not you watching this video, are afraid to dream. You're afraid. People are afraid because they don't want to dream too big. They want to keep their dreams realistic. They're just like, oh man, I'm so scared of that huge dream that I have. Oh man, dude, I can't do that. What are you talking about? It's a dream. It's something you want to accomplish, and you're going to tell me that I'm scared of a dream? Man, it's an idea, it's a passion, it's a dream that you have. So the first thing I want to say before we even start this video and talk about how to dream for success, I just want to talk about one thing. And that's, look, take everything away. In this video, in the article, and the rest of your life, when you dream, throw out being realistic and throw out using logic. Dream unrealistically. Be unrealistic in your dreams. And a perfect example of this is the 4-minute mile. That's right. You probably already heard the story, right? That once upon a time, scientists, the whole world was convinced that a 4-minute mile is impossible. It's humanly impossible. Humans are not capable of running a 4-minute mile. And then one guy said, nah, that's no. That's the biggest BS I've ever heard in my life. And guess what he did? He dreamed big, he dreamed unrealistically, and he ran and he beat the 4-minute mile. But watch this. What happened afterwards is it's awesome. Because when he accomplished running that 4-minute mile, everyone else started running 4-minute miles. All of a sudden, everyone could run a 4-minute mile because one guy said he had a dream, he said it's possible, and he did it. One guy said, screw the dream, screw the science, screw everything, I have a dream that I can beat the 4-minute mile. I know it's possible, and he went ahead, accomplished it, and everyone else looked at that, was like, oh my god, it is possible. And they went ahead and did it because they saw it's possible. So throw out all your dreams that you think, throw out everything you think is impossible, throw out everything that you think is unrealistic, and when you dream the impossible, dream everything that's unrealistic. I don't care what you dream, keep on dreaming. Dream huge. There's no limit to how you can dream. This is important for you guys to understand because you cannot for yourself. You can't allow yourself to limit your dreams. You're limiting your life and your potential by limiting your dreams and your goals and everything that you want to accomplish. And don't let anyone else limit your dreams. Because you know how many people have limited my dreams and have tried limiting my dreams of trying to accomplish and achieve and impact all 7.5 billion people on this planet? Almost everyone I talk to has some kind of complaint, some kind of, hey, dream small, start small, man. Do something small first and then move up. Man, why? I'm going to spend 10 years doing something small. I'm going to spend 10 years doing something huge and getting closer to that big goal than doing something for 10 years to get to a small goal. That's just stupid. It doesn't make sense. But with that, I'm getting a little carried away here, but let's move on to the 5 types of dreamers that we have, right? Because, look, people are in different stages of dreamings, all right? And now, this isn't like a step-by-step, like, oh, you're either 1, then you move to 2 to 3. No, but this is generally like the 5 biggest dreamers that are out there, the 5 different types. And you can see where you are, you can see where you want to go. There's no correct answer. You can be anywhere you want. There's one really good one, the most, that I want you guys to be at, but that's not the one. If you don't want to be there, totally fine. But there's 5 types of dreamers. So let's start with number 1. So the first dreamer is the one that dreams in the past. That's right. And you've probably seen this, if it's your parents, if your teachers, if it's older people that lived in a different era from a different generation, they all seem to dream in the past. It's like, oh, when I was your age, son, we used to walk to school, man. When I was your age, son, oh, this was great. Gas was 2 cents a gallon. Oh, when I was your age, this and this and this and... What? Look, I'm not saying don't disregard history, but why are you living in the past? Why are you dreaming in the past? Because some people are like, oh, I wish I could go back to how it was when I was a child, man. Back in the day, this was awesome. Now you kids have this and that. So why are you living in the past? And I see this a lot. You live in the past, but you're living in the future. You're living not even the present. Present doesn't exist because you're in the future right now. You're constantly moving towards the future, yet you're constantly holding yourself back, looking into the past like you can time travel back to it. Look, whatever happened in the past happened. Look towards the future. Don't look into the back. This is one of the saddest places to be at because you're dreaming and looking backwards. And it might hurt some of you because you might be in the situation. And that's why these videos are here for. It's to help you move out of that situation. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40. I don't care if you're 80 or 90 years old. If you watch this video and are sick and tired of dreaming in the past, change. It's never too late. You're not dead. You're not in the ground yet. It's not too late. It's never too late to start and change, to stop looking to the past and start looking to the future. And some of us are scared to look into the future because we see something coming up. We see, the end of the road. We see whatever. But I'd rather see the end and what I could do before I get there than rather than look in the past and look at, oh, I did that or I didn't do that. Oh, I could have done that. I should have done that. It's in the past. Relive your past when you're on your deathbed and have like 5 more minutes to live. Then you can look into the past. Look at your whole entire life story. But look through your whole life story and be like, man, you know what? I changed here. I stopped looking in the past. I looked into the future. And I saw a huge change for the rest of my life. That's the first type of dreamer. This is a dreamer you do not want to be. This is something you really don't want to be because you're stuck in the past, not the future. Things happen to you, not because of you. Moving on to step number 2. So the second step, guys, is those that actually dream small dreams. That's right. People dream super small dreams. And you see it all the time. I just want to get a degree. I just want to go to college, follow everyone else's dreams, follow the average people, find a job, make 50 grand a year, be happy, have some kids, have a family, have a home, have 2 cars, have a dog, a cat. I want to have, 1 or 2 vacations a year, have a chillaxed life, go out to have some beers with my pals, go shopping with my friends, whatever. Those are small dreams. What kind of dream is that? That's the same dream the school system, your parents, everyone has been teaching you. You're not following anything. You're not following a passion or a dream. You're just following the dreams that everyone else has, the average people have. If you want to be in the average class, working class, lower class, no class, I don't care what kind of class, you just put yourself in the class because you're just dreaming small, man. You're dreaming so small with those small dreams. And look, I'm not saying those are not bad, they're not bad dreams, living a comfortable life, taking care of your family. But I want to take care of my family through super, super exciting dreams and goals. I mean, I just want 2 vacations a year. I won't be on vacation 365 days a year. I want my whole life to be a vacation because I'm enjoying it, having fun. I want to be able to wake up one day and be like, you know what? Why don't we go to Hawaii, babe? Why don't we go to Hawaii? Hey, kids, you want to go to Hawaii? Hey, kids, you want to go to Indonesia? Hey, kids, you want to go to Japan? Wherever. Hey, kids, you want to travel for the next 5 months? Why not? Why not? Dream bigger, because when you dream so small, your life is small. You don't have enough energy. You're just living a small life. It's small. Everything about you is small, and then you're not motivated because you're doing the same thing everyone else is doing, so you just feel okay. But then when you hit 40, 50, you realize, man, like, I have no retirement, I have nothing, I work all the time, my kids hate me, my spouse is just frustrated with me, we have no communication because I'm always constantly working and doing nothing, and I have nothing to work for, so I'm just going to work until I die because I can't retire at 65 because I don't have enough money to retire at 65 because my goals were too small. Boom! You do not want to be in this dreaming stage either, because this is the type of dreamer that just lives an average life and dies average. You live and die average. Why would you want to ever be average? Man, why would you ever want to be average? It just means that you're like everyone else. You want to be different. You're unique. I mean, just the fact that you're on this planet is like 1 to like something trillion %. Man, you're just a legend. You're unique just for being born and being who you are right now. So why be average? Be better than average, man. Come on. Now, moving on. Step number 3 is for those that achieve a dream, then live bored. Now, these guys are better than 1 and 2, obviously, because they actually achieved something with their life. They actually had a dream and they achieved it, which we see a lot with people that entrepreneurs, self-employed, that have a business, start a business, the business is doing good for them, they're satisfied, and now all of a sudden they're just bored. They're like, man, like my life, they became average again. They're just doing everything in routine. They're bored. They don't know what they're doing with their life. They're just like, man, like it's going good, man. I mean, I'm making money. I'm going to a therapist because I can't figure out why I'm so depressed all the time. My wife is, we're on and off. Like, she likes me one time, then we're arguing all the time. My kids, see me once in a while. They barely see me. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. That's because they stopped dreaming forward. They achieved one dream that they had, which is great, but then they stopped dreaming. It's like if I just went to college, got an MBA, PhD, doctorate, whatever, went into business, started making $250,000 and stopped there. Was like, that's it, my life is satisfied, I achieved all my dreams. Now I'm just going to live the rest of my 50, 60, 70 years on this planet doing the exact same thing, chillaxing because I achieved the goal. Man, of course you get bored. Why wouldn't you get bored? Because you're not doing anything. You're just living the rest of your life. You spend the past 20, 30, 40 years maybe achieving that goal and your dream, and now all of a sudden you have nothing to go for, nothing to achieve, and so you're just cruising by. You're just cruising by for the rest of your life. Man, you're bored. You have nothing to do because of that. That is sad. That's sad because you achieved something and you were doing so good, but then all of a sudden you stopped. So moving on to step number 4, which is those people that dream big dreams but have no plan, so they achieve nothing. Listen to that, right? Those people that dream big dreams, like I always talk about, but have no plan, what I don't talk about, and therefore achieving nothing. Simple equation. You can dream big, and I want you all to dream big, but I want you also to have a plan and accomplishment. That's why the first article I wrote about how to set goals for success. It's about setting goals, having that plan. You have a plan, you have a goal, you have a dream. Set goals so you have the plan to get there. The second one, compounding effect, second article. It's about setting those goals, constantly doing those goals so eventually you're able to compound into higher areas, higher levels of production. Again, this is all connected. Can you see how all these articles are connected? These articles are all coming together. Read them all. It's only going to keep expanding. Watch all the videos. Read all the articles. Because it's only going to keep coming back to the same thing over and over and over again. Because it's all the same. Right? So you have to have a game plan. You have to know what you're doing. Because if you don't, you will not achieve anything. Just like they said, you won't achieve anything if you have no game plan. So dream big. And look, of all these, this is one of the most saddest places to be at. Because you could dream big, but if you achieve nothing, bro, you are depressed, you're sad, you wasted your life. You had nothing because there was no game plan. I don't want you to be I don't want you to be this type of dreamer that has huge dreams and just doesn't do anything about it. This is the one I'm scared of being in. This is the one I'm the most frightened to be in. Because if I'm in this section, I don't achieve anything. My dreams that I'm so passionate about don't become reality. That scares me more than messing up, having failures, and taking action. It scares me more. And that's why I go on YouTube, make these videos, and claim to everyone that's watching this that I'm going to help 7.5 billion people and impact everyone on this planet through the imagination. So you guys hold me responsible, so I have to set my own plans and do everything I have to do to achieve it. So with that, let's move on to the fifth type of dreamer, the one that I'm working towards, the one that I want to be in, and the one I want most of you guys should want to be in yourselves. So, moving on. All right, the fifth and final type of dreamer. Now, this dreamer is the one, like I said again, I want to be in. This dreamer is the one that dreams big, accomplishes that dream, and then goes on and dreams even bigger. That's right. You dream even bigger once you accomplish your dream. This is the best type of dreamer you can be. This is the one I'm aiming for you all. I'm setting the challenge for you all to be in this one. To be the fifth type of dreamer. The one that's going to dream big. The one that's going to go ahead and achieve that dream. And then go and dream even bigger. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He became a billionaire by selling PayPal. Then he went out and he said, no, that's not enough. Let's dream bigger. What are some issues? Space, transportation. He created Tesla. He created SpaceX. I think one other company that's working on. He went on to dream bigger. So he didn't just achieve and become bored. He didn't just dream big and didn't achieve. He achieved. He went out and achieved some more. He dreamed big. He achieved. And then he went out to achieve and dream even bigger. This is the one I want you all to be in. This is the one that's going to keep you going forward. This is the one that creates legends, leaves legacies behind, and makes you the most successful, and leaves behind a huge, not just legacy, but you feel fulfilled with your life. This fulfills your life because you're taking so much action, dreaming big, and going even bigger after you accomplish your first dream. 7.5 billion people is not the biggest dream I can dream of. I have bigger goals. I have bigger dreams than that. And there will always be even bigger dreams. It might be 8 billion people soon. It might be, hey, let's become a multi-species planet, multi-planet species society. Human beings. Let's live on Mars. Let's live on Moon. Let's live on the sun. I don't know. I don't care. Dream bigger and go and achieve them all. Right? So those were the 5 types of dreamers. Hopefully you learned a lot with that. The first one is if you're dreaming, you dream in the past. Again, that's the worst. One of the worst ones is the ones that older people usually like to dream in the past and focus on the past. The second one is the ones that dream really small dreams. That's the one you're just living an average small life. You're just doing whatever everyone else is doing, being average. The third one is you achieve dreams, but you then live bored because you're not achieving any more goals. You achieve some kind of dream, small little goal, but then you're tired, you're bored, you don't move on to achieve even more. The fourth one, you set big goals, you have big goals and dreams. You have big dreams. You go ahead, but you have no game plan, and because of that, you don't accomplish anything. This is one of the worst ones because if anything, you wasted your time on this planet because you just kept dreaming, but you had no game plan, no goals to get you to that dream. The fifth one, the one that I'm really excited about, the one I really want to get into, really close to being, is the one you dream big, you achieve the big goals and dreams, and then you go ahead and dream even bigger. That is the type of dreamer I want to be. So those were the 5 types of dreamers. Before I finish this video off, I just want to talk about what are the things that make me dream bigger, the things that I do to help me dream bigger, to help me become better, to help me do the things that I want to do. So I'm going to talk about that really quickly for you guys to see if maybe you can use some of the things I do and I use to help you guys in your future and in your quest to gain to whichever type of dreamer you want to be. Hopefully it's 5, but if you want to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, Fine by me. So let's move on. So the first one that I do that's really important to me is I read books. If you see the Mech Nation, my YouTube channels, I do a lot of weekly book reviews. I read books every single week. I try to get at least one book done a week, because that means I get at least 52 books a year read, which gets me to the level of a CEO, because CEOs usually average about 52 books a year, which that makes me, again, average CEO. I want to be better than a CEO, so I want to keep reading more books than them. Eventually get to reading 100 books a year. So constantly keep reading books. Why? Because they have so much knowledge. They have so much creativity. They just constantly inspire you and motivate you, because you're learning lessons from multiple people and multiple things. And as you're learning those lessons and you're constantly learning and doing and applying, you get to the point where you're like, man, I want to do that. Man, that's a great idea. Man, that's awesome. Let me dream bigger, because my goal wasn't big enough. All right? I read a lot of books. Second thing I do is I surround myself with dreamers and doers. This is very important to me, because I really want to be surrounded with people, entrepreneurs that are willing to dream, that dream bigger than anyone else, that aren't afraid to listen to my dreams and tell me to go ahead and do them. The ones that are not afraid to put in the work and put in the action. These people are crazy. They want to accomplish so many things. They're just constantly doing things, constantly achieving, constantly working, constantly helping, constantly expanding. I want to be part of that, because I want to be a part of something that's going to help me grow, help me become better. Now, the third and final one that I use for myself is I actually entertain my ideas. I entertain my crazy ideas all the time, right? I'll have some crazy idea pop in my head, like, hey, Mech Nation, 7.5 billion people, baby. Man, that was a crazy idea. I was like, yeah, that's crazy, man. 7.5 billion people. Man, that's crazy. How am I going to do it? That's it. I was like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to go ahead and get that done? Let's dream bigger. Mech Nation. Community. YouTube. 7.5 billion people. Woo! 7.5 billion people? Now that seems like a big goal. Okay, what can I do besides 7.5 billion people? What can I do more? What can I advance? How can I make this into a community? What can I do? How should I set this up? See, I'm just entertaining my idea. I'm juicing it. I'm letting it flow. I'm constantly thinking about it in my head, writing out ideas, making videos, doing whatever I have to get these huge, crazy ideas and to keep them entertained, because then I can use those ideas for myself to dream even bigger. So once again, the 3 steps I had: 1, I read a lot of books. 2, I surround myself with entrepreneurs, doers, thinkers, dreamers, all that stuff. And number 3, the third one, I entertain my crazy ideas. If I can't entertain my ideas, it's not gonna help. With that being said, though, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's long. Definitely gonna break it up a little bit for you guys. I don't want you guys to watch a 30-40 minute video. But remember, right? Think about the type of dreamer you want to be. Think about what you do to dream bigger, what kind of activities you use. Put that all together and, come back, email me, text me, do whatever. Contact me with, hey, this is my big dream. This is what I want to do. I want to hear from you guys. All right? So I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, for being here, for supporting me on the Mech Nation, YouTube, everything. Check out the article on themechnation.com, Article 3. Check that out for me, guys. Check out the previous 2 articles as well. And with that all being said, I'll see you guys in another one of my videos. Peace out and have a good one.